Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Clues, Cues and Reviews, and today we're looking at Hinomaru Zumour chapter number 50. It feels like ages since I've done a review on Hinomaru Zumour, so I was glad to find that it actually did come out finally. It was a few days ago. I finally got around to actually doing that because I was doing a few other things. For example, on my other channel I was reviewing the Teen Wolf episode 14. It's in my about section if you ever want to check it out. But in any case, let's move on straight to this chapter. Now, normally I'm changing the way I review, so I normally do a 5-point review. This chapter was too simple to really do a review, so what I would like to do is kind of discuss what actually happens, and hopefully some theories. So, in retrospect from the last chapter, looking back, they actually higher through. Then into the second round, they beat who they were meant to be. Now, what next happened is Ishigami goes against Kawato. Kawato is the team that's considered rivals to Ishigami or Shigama, and they're meant to be like in the finals type of thing. Now, I think the reason why this happened now was because they're normally 1 and 2. They're kind of like top dogs. They're very close, but to show the results of this fight would indicate how strong Ishigami has and how much of a threat they really are. Now, also it's important to bear in mind that what we've seen so far up until this point hasn't been the true strength of Ishigami. For example, we only really see Sada and Kanamori really do anything. The rest of them have really been in the shadows. And those that went to the tournament, really initially the first tournament was really a beginners tournament, so we didn't see the seniors have a go. This is the first glimpse we have of the seniors. So effectively they go one-on-one. It starts off, I've got some notes, so if I just look away. So one of them, the first person is Mamiya. Mamiya is the heaviest guy in the Ishigami I have, and he has he's 166 kilos, and he just flattens his opponent. Araki goes next. Araki basically is the judo dude. And he goes in for a shoulder throw that he counters into the outside thigh leg trip throw, which straight away symbolizes the link between the judo champion and the wrestling champion. It was a direct message, and you could see they got it. So that honestly is the precursor, the foreshadowing for that match to happen more than likely in the finals. And then after that, it's Sanada. Sanada is the one that Araki's kind of scared of, the one that used to be the ruffian, the scoundrel, the bully type of person that he was. Now the crazy thing is, even people that are in the crowd know of this overnight bloody smoke incident apparently, and he just railroads his opponent, similar to how our captain railroaded his opponent, Ozeki. Next comes in Kanamari. Basically deals with his opponent, and there's a comment between the captain and him, and he basically says, why is there such a difference? I mean, we were rivals not too long ago, why is there a difference now? And in a nutshell, he goes, part of it is to do with the experience of going to the nationals, and the second part of it is to do with the experience that he had homegrown. So one of them is the fact that he was kind of embarrassed by the main kind of character, Hinomaru, when he got tossed in his ass. And that kind of really lit a fire under his backside, and he really wanted to improve himself. And the third piece of the puzzle was watching the genius in action himself, which leads on to the final match. So they've won 4 straight. They've already won. It leads to the final match, and Okochi, I don't know if you remember Okochi. Okochi is that guy that is tall with glasses, and he's always saying something stupid like, "Oh, you might not recognize me. I've grown many inches. Oh, you might not recognize me. I've gone big." You know what I mean? He's that character. He always loses, and this time round he isn't playing around. He has a very serious look on his face. But then when he stands next to the genius from Ishigami, he's dwarfed. That's how much of a presence this guy now has. So literally the last kind of words you see of this is, the genius becomes a monster. So here's the crazy thing. He's a genius. Sasuke is a genius. Hinomaru can be considered a genius. They are the national treasures of the world. Now, there's that one other national treasure already a monster, the one that's the genius of Ishigami lost to. Now, honestly, if this much has changed in in this guy. This much is where he's been pushed that far too. Interesting to see who the last of this fourth national treasure is. All we know of him is he's the champion in high school, and we know that he basically wiped the floor with the main character. Well, sorry, when I say the main character, what I really should be saying, in honesty, is the genius of Ishigami. I'll get his exact name because I always forget it and I don't want to say it wrong. So his name is Sada Mizuki, and he is the genius from Ishigami High. So basically, in a nutshell, Ishigami are tough, and the stable master's there with the disguise kind of falling off and everything else, and pretty much says that more than likely they're the ones going to be in the finals, and that pretty much is what it is. Now, what it pretty much comes down to is one of two things. Either there's going to be a case where we're going to struggle, Dachi's going to struggle, and when I say we, I am rooting all the way for Dachi. I'm behind the team, team spirit and whatnot. Hey, but anyway, what's going to happen is that it's either going to be really close and Dachi going to win, or they're going to struggle and it's going to come down to something important. And I'm really hoping that something happens that makes the fifth character of Dachi High seem more important, because at the moment he's not there, and I really want to see him do something, because he's got the spirit. He hasn't got the body just yet. He's not big, he's not strong, but he's got the spirit. And it made me laugh when I first introduced him. They go, one of the reasons why I want to do sumo is because I was so skinny and scrawny they thought I was a girl. So you know what I mean. You feel sorry for the guy, but the guy tries so hard, and at the same time the coach is manipulating him, pushing him at the same time, motivating him, and I really want him to see him do something. I was super happy when I saw Ozeki show what he's got. I really want to see him do something. So because this was a very straightforward chapter, obviously had some speculation and conversations. So to kind of further illustrate, who do you think is going to win between Araki and our favourite wrestling national champion? Who do you think is going to win between Sada and Hinomaru? Who do you think is going to win between Ozeki and Sanada if they fight? Or Hinomaru, Tanamari? The captain. I forget his name. But who do you think is going to win? So, sharing your thoughts in the comment section below. Like if you like what I've done. Dislike if you don't really like what I've done. If you don't like something that I've done, please leave it in the comments. I want to improve. I want to make it enjoyable for you. I want to increase my quality, increase my content. I really want to enjoy this. I want you to enjoy this. I want to have a good time. Also, please subscribe. There's going to be in one of these sections, there's going to be a button that you can press. Also a link in the bottom in my description as well. Please subscribe. So thank you very much for your time. Hope you enjoyed the chapter, as did I. And hopefully we'll get the next one very soon. Cheers. Bye bye.